Swish!
Here it comes!
Yeah, that pretty much sums up Bali, I would say. My trip to Bali. I kind of talked about my airport experiences, which were to be desired. Anyway, what was Bali like is a mixed bag. Like, it is a tourist area for sure, big time, but it's also a very third world country. You don't have to go far to see some pretty rundown poor stuff. And there's trash everywhere. Like on the beach, no kidding, there was a foot of trash that you had to step over before you got to the water, right? That the beach had washed up. Like, it is not good. But there's also some very beautiful parts of Bali and definitely some very touristed areas. But what was interesting, this was, like I said, my first time out of the country, first time experiencing other culture. Whoa! So there are statues to the gods everywhere. Bali itself has the largest Hindu statue in the world, which they recently completed, from my understanding. This thing is massive, it's epic, and it's beautiful. There's also shrines in every household and on every business to burn incense, to burn offerings or whatnot. And these are beautiful shrines. And yet, the people live in such filth and squalor. Like, we were in a hotel and we had hot water, we had our own air conditioning and fresh bottled water delivered to us daily, essentially. And these aren't common there in Bali. Like, it's very common to live without. It's just interesting to me, the beauty in which they can paint their gods and the amount of money and effort and time that they give to their gods just simply to appease them, because their gods don't do anything for them. They still live in such filth. It's sad to see. Yeah, that was kind of my first big thought in Bali and the culture there. Traffic's also wild. Hey, Linux. How's it going, man? Yeah. You ready? Ready to get out? Whoa. Goodbye. Hey, Linux. What did you do, man? I've been trying to grow cement, but I think Linux is trying to put a stop to that, so... Why, man, why? Bali traffic is so much fun. I would hate to ever drive there, but still, so much fun. There is no obeying any sort of road lines or signs or laws of traffic. Basically, you've got your cars that are squeezing in as they can, and then your motorbikes that are just like water flowing between anything and everything. And it is a jumbled mess and takes forever to get anywhere, but you're constantly moving, so it feels like you're getting somewhere, which I find uniquely dog, which I find fascinating. Was at first a little terrified of the traffic, but eventually I've found myself enjoying riding around in it. Never drive. The other aspect of this whole thing, food's great. I normally don't care for other cultures' foods, and I would probably say the same thing for Indonesia, but we really didn't eat a whole lot of Indonesian food, because any of the nicer establishments that are going to have food that's safe to eat, I think is the best way to put it, usually isn't Indonesian style. Like, normally these nicer restaurants are catering to either American or Russian tourists, because Russia has really taken over Bali, apparently. A lot of times we're getting hamburgers and fries or fish and chips. Portion size is a lot smaller, which I find interesting. But they give you enough, and it satisfies and it fills, and you really don't need any more. I hear that that's very common in other cultures. America just has really big portion sizes, which is sad to a degree. But also we can, so why not? I mean, speaking of food, we went to this open fish market and had this whole, I mean, it's a whole story in and of itself, which I'll probably just make its own video. But anyway, yeah, honestly, great time in Bali, and experiencing another culture for the first time. Just so unique and interesting, and I loved it. It's not worth the travel experience, in my personal opinion, but if I'm going, at least I enjoy myself while I'm there, I guess. That's all I got for this video. Comment below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Comments help the channel, so yeah, just comment your favorite color. Do that. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Baby, I'm no filler, #1 great thriller. I'll give you the shivers, a box office killer. Some pop